Hi.
Hi. All right. It's a good afternoon here, and you're welcome to the second edition of our PMP Alumni Talks. In our first edition, we had a talk with Emanuela Cranton, and today we have another lady here who is going to introduce herself shortly, and then we can take off. So, welcome to the second edition of the PMP Alumni Talks. Hi, Victoria. You are welcome.
Hi, Kwabena. Thank you.
It's great to have you here today.
It's great to be able to be on this interview with you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Dale.
So, can you kick off by introducing yourself?
Okay, so my name is Victoria Iziaba, PMP.
Hey, I love that.
I work with Farmhouse Productions as a senior account manager or project manager, and I double up as the general manager. Okay? And Farmhouse Production is a that's a small business. It's not really small, but we do corporate communications, we do TV series, we do um, events, a whole lot of things. Farmers.
Okay. Farmer, is that responsible for the yellow series?
Exactly. So
Okay, okay, yes, yes.
things we do for lab, and now we have YOLO. We work with
Okay.
corporate organizations, MTN, UNICEF, Vodafone, now Telecel. Help these organizations to tell their stories with videos, audios, and events.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm a fan of yellow, so I
Ah,
have to see you. That's great. So, once again, you are welcome, Victoria. So,
thank
let's
you.
zoom into our conversation. Obviously, it means that you are a PMP and you took your training with Step Up Business School. So,
Exactly.
first of all, what influenced your decision to take the training? Why did you do the PMP?
Okay, so for me, I was thrown into the project management terrain very early on in my career. So
Wow.
my service, I got to work with Vodafone, and I was with the Vodafone Foundation. And the
Okay.
foundation is about doing development projects, they do doing projects to help women and all that. So for my service, I was doing mainly project management, managing development projects. And I thought I loved it. I loved being in the mix of things, running things, getting everybody to come together, planning, executing, and seeing the result, the happy faces you see on the faces of women, kids, and all that. I thought I loved it. So right after service, I was looking for another opportunity to practice what I have studied. And then
Okay.
I got farmhouse productions. I took on the challenge because it allowed me to work with a lot of other sectors. So at farmhouse, I could work with telcos, I could work with NGOs, I could work with food and beverages, the oil industry, and all
Mm.
that. So I felt this would be more interesting. So I left
Wow.
here. And after doing it for about 7 years, I
Wow.
thought I needed to do something to accelerate my career and sort of get certified or like I will become a proper project
Okay.
manager
Yeah.
exams.
Okay. So that was what influenced. So you had been in the field for 7 years
Yes,
before deciding to get certified.
exactly.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So how was your session like at Step Up Business School? Your training,
I,
how was it?
I think before I wasn't a fan of online classes because I thought I wouldn't focus. So I signed up. My first approach to the school, I wanted to do in person, but my busy schedule, I said, okay, let me opt for the online.
Okay.
Price, the online was very engaging, very
Uh,
interactive. Like it was as if I was in a classroom. So I
the
thought
class.
you have to even do in person when this is equally engaging. So I started with my teacher was James, very interesting,
Okay.
practical. Like he will get you to understand the concept. And even that I practiced it for 7 years. Learning it was so very insightful, so many things to learn, so many interesting things in the PMP field and all that. So my subject was very, very
Very interesting.
yeah.
Very interesting. Wow. 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 So which session were you in?
Um weekend. So when
You were in
we
the weekend
did
online.
Sundays, yes, online.
Weekend online. Okay. Which month did you
So I
take?
started on 24th February.
Hey,
Then
you remember the dates? Wow. Since 4th February.
because I had finished my last exam for my master's. The day I finished
Oh,
was
okay.
the day I signed up to start
December. Wow.
the
That's one was ending, another was starting.
exactly.
Ish. Big goals, big goals.
This
Wow.
was when because of the Easter holiday, other break, I think it's 2024.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful. So let's talk about the exam now. So you did a training in February 2024. When did you take the exam and how was your preparation for the exam like?
So I we finished in April and I took my exam in September. But I have an interesting exam preparation or exam whatever. I don't know if we have time to talk about all
No,
that.
let's dive into that straight away.
Okay, so after the training in April, the film just left my inside. I just stopped learning anything. And then I
Mm.
started boot camp from Step Up. God bless Step Up for that.
Amen,
I
amen.
joined the free boot camp again online. And from James's presentations and all that, I felt like the things James said to us when during the class is the same things he's saying for the boot camp. So it means this is all I need to pass. So why don't I just put in the work and get these concepts and then pass the one step for us? So I think the boot camp was in June. Right after the boot camp, I made up my mind to and get this over. So I started to do it in. I started. I think I was scheduling 2 hours every day to study.
Wow.
So I booked my exam with the help of Regina. That one too had a lot of brouhaha. God bless Regina of Step Up for
Oh
being
yes, yes.
with
Students
unique,
executive.
yes, with my unique issues. She was always ready to help once I was able to finally book and pay for it. So I booked to do it in July, I think 28th July. After
Okay.
in and doing all I can, I went to sit for the exam. And guess what?
Hmm.
Thankfully or unthankfully, there was doom so. And
Oh,
I lost internet connection. I tried all I could to get back to the session
wow.
and it just wouldn't work. So I started, but I wasn't able to finish the exam.
You finish. Wow.
So I think I did that was on a Sunday. The
Okay.
man email from PMI. I failed my exam. But I think obviously because I came, but
Finish.
I also feel like even if I had finished, I'm not sure I was well prepared then to pass.
Going to
Like
pass. Wow.
for me being honest to myself, I think even if I had finished, I wasn't going to. But at least it gave me the experience, it gave me the insight how the real exam went.
It's going to be like, yeah.
So after that experience, I sat down and said, "You know what? You're going to
Mm.
do the task. The, like, you are in the solving questions, the PMI questions. I was solving the step up more question. I did it about 20 times. I was scoring all above 90, above 95. The place I was getting the mistakes, to go back to the pen book guide. I will read
Okay.
through. I was also doing a lot of YouTube videos. Give me watch the videos. I book the of September. But step up was very helpful because after the light went off and I wasn't able to get back to it, they
Back.
made the case to PMI for me. That
Okay.
like it wasn't my fault for failure
Yeah.
because we had technical issues. And then they followed up because I think at the time my major concern was having to go and pay again to do this.
Again, yeah,
What they
yeah.
have. But step up assuring me that oh they are not here to send them. And then one day oh they've gone back to their course too. So because of no fee for doing that. So I had to register no fee. Then
Okay.
I had like, it was very easy on my hand. The mindset I had it. So all the questions, I was anxious, obviously. The night before on the day. And but the questions like they seem very easy because with the mindset and obviously these two answers so it's definitely this. I was just going. Instead, Viola,
Wow, wow, wow. Your line was breaking a bit during the latter part. I hope it doesn't break again. Well, that was very interesting, very very interesting, and probably that's a testimony. The first time that you were not so prepared, that should be a testimony. Okay. So now you are a PMP. Have you seen any improvements in your workplace after the certification, after you became certified? What has the PMP certification added to your life generally and then to your work life as well?
so the PMP certification, ever since I got it, I think proud to getting it. I changed jobs. I tried like 17 CVs and I could hardly get interview like opportunity. So after the PMP, I tried again to see how heavy the certification has made me or like sort of. And
Mm,
right, I was getting interview opportunities left, right, center, like, and I was
wow.
some I couldn't even make the time to go. And
Wow.
at work, after the PMP, I noticed the change in how I even work. So it was very easy asking for salary increments at the office. Not because I got the PMP, but I'm sure my boss noticed the change in how I work.
Wow.
All that. Very easy to get salary increments. I got
Mm,
promoted, so I'm sort of leading like the whole all everybody here. It's all because of the PF because it gave me confidence. It increased knowledge, how to manage people. I think I do it better now. How to manage schedule because we are very busy. So being in
mm,
the affairs, making sure we are meeting client deadline. I've become resourceful. Like me now, I feel resourceful. I'm so happy that I took the time to learn and get this certification.
wow. Wow. That's very impressive. That's
Thank
very. I'm encouraged hearing these words. I'm
you.
encouraged hearing these words. So in wrapping up, how will you rate your experience with Step Up Business School? Your whole
For,
training experience.
for step up, for me, I'll give I always say this like 10 over 10. Because
Hey,
yeah, I tried writing in 2021 with another
wow.
organization. But
Okay.
after the classes, I was never able to write. I didn't feel confident to write, nothing. And
Mm,
they will not follow up with you. They will not do boot camp with you, nothing. So you just go for the training, you are done. If you get the motivation to write, fine. But if you don't get, so I never got the motivation to write.
wow.
Wasted my, but I did it with step up, even after the studies, what I had paid. Step up still went ahead to follow up with me, resolving this, come and do boot camp. You have access to this portal to try your hands on. Like step up was there, like every step of the way until I registered, passed the exams, and they are still there. And
We are still here, obviously.
I think for that, I haven't tried it elsewhere. I'll give you 10 over.
Wow. Wow.
10 over
We
10.
will gladly take the 10 over 10.
Yes, because your sessions are very interactive.
Yeah.
To support your student support is always there, midnight, etc.
Yeah. So 24/7 student support.
Exactly, just to make sure you are well prepared to write and pass. And seeing the pass rate, I'm on the page, seeing like every Monday you come to the page with people. I've just
People
had
are passing.
like
Yes.
so beautiful and very interesting, like very to
I
step
think
up.
someone has even passed today that we are yet to announce.
You see, it's
Yes.
very impressive. Step up, yeah. So,
Wow. Wow. Thank you for the compliments. And I believe you even get better at what we do. Even though we are
yeah,
doing well now, we strive to get better. Yeah.
yeah.
Right. I'm enjoying your time, but we have to start rounding up. So, your
Okay.
last words for anyone considering doing the PMP, your last words for anyone that you want to give some shout outs to your course with anyone, uh, just some few words for people to be encouraged for the exam and then for the PMP training itself.
For me, I'll say if you want to do it, just do it.
Mhm.
I won't say it's easy. It's never easy. Oh. It's not
Right.
easy, but it is possible. The challenge
I hope this possible is really possible.
one is the higher possible one.
This is
So
the higher possible.
just do it. The challenge that comes within the growth, that comes within the satisfaction that comes with it after passing is worth the while. So if
Wow.
you want to get your PMP certification, please don't let anything stop you. I had 1,001 reasons to not do this.
This one.
But yes, I had to encourage myself and of course with step up business to so by all means I'll tell you to do it. It's not easy balancing work
Mhm.
and all that. But if you want to do a step up, I know you have a very competent partner to go take you through all the stages and all that to ensure you are able to do it. As for anxiety, as for unpreparedness, it's always there. On the day of the exam, I was anxious after all the learning, after everything I had. I was, but when it started, the person started coming. They were pretty much okay, not difficult as I
Mm.
thought that. So if you want to do it, by any means, it's worth it.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's not easy, but it is worth it. It's not
Exactly.
easy, but it is worth it. Thank you very much, Victoria. I've enjoyed our time together, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors as you continue to fly with your PMP certification.
Thank you.
All right. So thank you. This is the second edition of the PMP Alumni Talks. My name is Stel Kwabna Aintu Jr. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.